Hi everyone, welcome to the fourth and final session of the Stories Untold playthrough. So, in the previous parts, well definitely in part 2 and 3, there seemed to be a character called Asian linking the two of them. I can't really recall in episode 1, I think it might have just been James or something, which I think is the name, at least the first name of the character in episode 3. So I wonder how this is going to relate to the other parts. I think let's just jump in. I hope you've all been enjoying this spooktacular so far. So this is hopefully going to go out on the 30th.
I think that's enough of that for now.
Hmm?
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you? Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room. This place must be starting to feel like home to you.
I've got no idea, mate.
Don't worry. I'll try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here. Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
Already I'm
Right, Mr.
quite
Asian,
impressed.
now are you ready?
Yep.
Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
So, record? No?
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind, it's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
This is very clever, I must say. Is it going to link back to the different... Yeah?
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You
No
were
more.
isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We
No Morse
interacted
code,
with you,
please.
encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19
20F.
86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86
This is 20F.
04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F
20F.
12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04.
12, 19,
Type in the
86.
numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James.
Oh, for fuck.
You gotta see this.
I was using the enter and the number pad. Didn't seem to like that. Anyway.
19
Right, well that's circled.
86 23.
Empty whiskey, out of control, 20F, fatal accident.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19
Empty whiskey.
23.
It's not how you spell whiskey, by the way.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12
Then
19 86
out of control.
04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F
Sharp you.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
It's not like it, at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we even talked about alcohol. drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him, this Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
Apologies for not really saying much. I'm just a little bit enthralled. So obviously, the implications are that Farler, the last three, fucking hell, the last 3 episodes were just parts of delusion, or the interview process. Sessions, obviously, that's what they were called. This is obviously a delusion as well, or something. I thought that was quite a nice touch, that it's actually a TV show, a la Outer Limits or Twilight Zone. Futuro magazine, The House Abandoned. Yeah. Greenland. The ideas for the delusions, I suppose. You only caught a glimpse of this room. That's why there is no detail there. Oh, okay, yeah, so... Oh, yeah. So it's all just playing out his memory of the hospital.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules.
Okay, so there's...
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
Oh, okay. 100 joules. Oh, no. Yeah, 100 joules.
Come on.
Nanometers. Oh. So this is
on the screen, please.
From the second session. All this equipment. Oh, there we go.
Clear. No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charge at 10. $200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go. Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full. Come on, 360, hurry. Clear. Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away. Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please. Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation. Switch on a drill, please. The drill, please. Mr. Aitchen, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Actually me. Yeah. This is the one I like. Takes me back, this does. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad and your sister Jennifer decided to throw a party to celebrate. All the house is full. You're in the living room and as usual you don't recognise a soul. Go to hall, push through the crowd into the hallway. Hallway is as welcoming as ever. Only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main hall. Half finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, though the party is firmly downstairs. There's the kitchen, wasn't there? Go to kitchen. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. Kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which is proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Look. Kitchen. There's the utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signalling you. Look at writing. Sorry, okay, fair enough. Go to Jen. You push through, apologising over and over to get to Jennifer. Pardon me. You hug, you're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you enjoyed the party. Yes. You tell her it's great. She tells you to enjoy it anyway and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Okay? Get drink. You pour Jen a drink and one for yourself too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Yes. You tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. She's going to miss you. You're going to miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared in the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at the approving faces. There is so much to do for this move. Can't mess up. But first, a drink. Get drink. Pouring down another drink. Anything to move the night along. Okay. Go to hall. Hack hall. You're about to go to the hall when you notice the utility room door is open at first. Yeah, because it was always shut, wasn't it? So, go to... Sorry, my keyboard's a bit shit. And you open the door and peer in. Never allowed in here. Normally, this is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskies. Ceiling to floor racks. Collector. There's a bottle with a ribbon round it and a card. So look card. Pick up the whiskey and card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in your hand, you're taking the room around you. There must be hundreds and thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. Really must thank Dad for the whiskey. Go to kitchen. Okay, stumble out the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. Take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Go to hall. You go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. Go to Jen. She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Talk to Jen. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. Talk to Jen again? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Drink whiskey. Oh, something's going on. Go to hall. Go to living room. Is that a face? Is that her? Go up stairs.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Standing in the hallway, someone has stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. Go get your keys. You're sure your keys are in the living room. The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on the chairs having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mum is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. So look. Table. Drinks on coaster and proper civilized people. You can't see your keys. Look at mum. She's totally in her element here. She always loved being the host. Look at the cabinet. Wines and spirits, definitely no keys in there. Did I look at the room? Sir. Look around. Coffee table, drinks. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets. Okay, right, look. Jackets. Search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Car keys in the pocket. Okay. You grab both. Okay. Go to hall, keys in hand, head back to the hall. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning. No one else is in any fit state to drive. Okay, well, neither am I. You can handle it, though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? Yes. Okay. Go to door. Oh, okay. Go to front. Go to yard. Go to car. Talk to Jen. She thanks you for taking you home, even if it's taking you ages to find your keys. Okay. Open front door. Look around. Jen is standing by the front door, all ready to go. Go to front door. You open the front door and walk out into the freezing night. Cold air hits you, you're glad you have your jacket with you. Dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house and the car sits in the front of the house. Get in car. You have to maybe use the key. Okay, unlock car. You eventually leave the door open and climb inside. Car is freezing. As you fumble around with your seatbelt, your sister opens up the glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. It's for when I return. Well, let's look at the note just now. You need to fire up. Okay, so that's the note. Like the first thing you look at when in the first session, the note to say switch on the and to get the computer in the loft. Okay, seatbelts. Turn on engine. That's okay. Keys in car. Okay. Turn on engine. Turn the key in ignition and the car roars to life. Drive. The car squeals but oh yeah, handbrake. Release brake. Very hesitantly release the handbrake. Drive. You put the car in gear and pull out the drive like a first time driver. You really shouldn't be driving. I am driving very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off since the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Ask Jen. It's left. Of course it's left. Left. Take left. Turn left. Turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you're on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. She asks you to slow down, so slow down. It's not what really happened though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you, crazy sister. Set of headlights coming directly at you but really slow. Crash. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car.
Pull over.
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
This is like the sort of the one about the alien coming out of the ship. Gravity, poisonous fumes spilling out of the car. You are blah blah blah. You have to get out of here. Well, seatbelt. Undo seatbelt. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Seatbelt. Can't move. Seatbelt is still in place. Well, yeah, okay. Take off seatbelt. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over. You slump to the roof of the car. Exit car. Squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. Blue car is smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing holding your whiskey, and Dad's note and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. Well, he must empty his whiskey. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Drop whiskey. You can't just drop it here. As soon as they find it, they'll ask you questions. Okay. Put whiskey in. This just seems a bit convoluted. In blue car. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. Clean the bottom to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then deliberately spill it on the bottle's contents on the driver, and you toss the evidence into the passenger seat. Flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people all staring. One figure steps out silhouette and walks towards you. As you approach the man, pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases. You fall to the ground.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember, it was all your fault. I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James. Say it. Tell them.
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow, that was an interesting episode. I liked how it all tied it all together and the different bits of, the previous episode sort of tying together and like explaining what happened to Mr. Asian. Really didn't think that was where it was going to go. I mean, playing the first episode, it just seems like a spooky horror game. Get a bit more of sort of the... I mean, not even in the second episode was there more about this crash, but you definitely sort of came through near the end of the third episode. But no, that was really quite interesting. That was quite an interesting little game, this. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this playthrough of Stories Untold. And if you've enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment. I hope you've all been having like a good Halloween so far. Hopefully, like I say, hopefully this will go out on the 30th. Yeah. So really quite an interesting one. I'm also going to have like maybe a bonus video on the 31st as well. I decided to go ahead and record something in between. In between the third episode and recording this one. Just to sort of see how it would go. But so that's going to be an extra bonus in the 31st. But anyway, I'm just sort of rambling a little bit here, just a little bit taken aback by this. The Halloween sale on Steam, this will probably be really quite cheap. There's probably all sorts of achievements or like Easter eggs that I didn't find in my playthrough. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it's maybe interested you, and you might decide to pick this up and try it for yourself. But thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you all later. Bye.